डिप्टी डायरेक्टर हैं एमएसएमई डीआई गोवा के। और आज आपको ये बताने वाले हैं कि एमएसएमई की क्या गाइडलाइन है। मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ एमएसएमई एक ऐसा गवर्नमेंट की ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है जो जो माइक्रो स्मॉल मीडियम स्केल इंडस्ट्री के जो बिजनेसमैन हैं उनके लिए वर्क करता है। तो हमारे जितने भी मेंबर हैं सब एसएमईज हैं, स्मॉल माइक्रो और मीडियम इंडस्ट्रीज नहीं है। तो आपके लिए लेक्चर काफी फायदेमंद रहेगा। मैं चाहूंगा कि मिस्टर देवराज जी जो हैं वो लेक्चर की शुरुआत करें।
Thank you, Salahuddin. Good evening, everybody. I am Devraj, Deputy Director from MSMEDA Goa. So I think hope everybody are staying home and supporting the lockdown due to this COVID-19, and all the MSMEs who are into COVID-19 products are been given the permission to operate the MSMEs units to support this COVID-19 uh, uh, coronavirus treatment. And as such, Ministry of MSME has issued some 20 in the compendium of all the ministries given by as it from the Ministry of Finance, the Ministry of Corporate Affairs, Ministry of Labor and Employment regarding so many things. So, in fact, now it's almost we are on the 10th day or 11th day that after this lockdown, and the first step of what Ministry of MSME has taken to the facilitate the MSMEs to fight back against this COVID-19 is we have formed a website, and we have been one portal has been formed for the COVID-19, where we have asked our all MSME brothers to register themselves on government e-market portal who are into the manufacturing of all these medical supplies and the auxiliary supplies. We had issued, in fact, to all the, we had circulated to all the associations to get the feedback of this feedback, or probably we can say the list of the entrepreneurs who are into manufacturing of masks, sanitizers, and ambulance, and other ventilators, maybe, or the PPE kits. And we had identified around 32 medical equipment list, and around 63 of the auxiliary products which would help to fight out the COVID-19 scenario here. So first thing what ministry then did is we facilitated, हमने जो facilitate किया गवर्नमेंट ई मार्केट पोर्टल में इमीडिएट रजिस्ट्रेशन करने के लिए, क्योंकि बहुत सी स्टेट गवर्नमेंट और सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट की दो टेंडर परचेजेस होते हैं। अभी आप सबको मैंडेटरी पता होगा, वी हैव टू ऑल द गवर्नमेंट ऑफिसर्स हैव टू प्रोक्योर द प्रोडक्ट्स और the items whatever required by the government organizations through government e-market only, that is GEM. So facilitate kiya hai, and we have got good response from all the things. Looking at from Goa, we had around 8 to 9 units who are into the OEMs, like the manufacturers of sanitizers, masks, and certain products for the support for the ambulance fabrication में जो बॉडी बिल्डिंग में थे वो भी रजिस्टर हुए हैं, and right good support. And probably when we were compiling the reports from all India basis, we could see many of the units were assisted by our all India presence of our officers from each state, probably the registration of the products through GEM, जो बहुत टाइम लगता था, अभी I think we are in the fast track. We have registered so many MSMEs on the government e-market. And when we come to the facilitation of movement of goods from interstate or within the state, actually we have been closely working with the state government, who is responsible for issuing the जो passes issue करते हैं जो काम चलाने के लिए भी और movement of goods के लिए भी वो सभी facilitate कर रहे हैं on a workfoot basis. And all the district collectors office are working 24/7, and each officers have been given the responsibility to coordinate with MSMEs to assist them in all issues, like in the sense, suppose if they have some problems with the registration of GST or GEM or licenses, required mandatory licenses, probably we are putting in efforts to bring it to the knowledge of the state government, wherever we find the state government is the authority, we are directly talking to the collectors and requesting them to give the licenses and regarding passes also. So this is one of the main thing, the first thing what Ministry of MSME identified and did this, and we could see a lot of good response from all the MSMEs to register themselves and come forward to tell the Ministry of MSME that we manufacture all the medical supplies. That may include 32 items. Hopefully, I think it has reached the RIFA Chamber of Commerce also, that medical items and the auxiliary items that is required to fight out the COVID-19. And apart from this, when we say, suppose a Department of Labor and Employment also has told to facilitate the employees who are eligible for the EPF can withdraw the EPF, and it has been clearly instructed to speed up the process for the employees who are in need of money to withdraw the EPF at the earliest. So these are some of the few key points I can say I can refer on this during this meeting about the COVID-19 things. Apart from this, as I told you, we have some compliance issued by the Ministry of Corporate Affairs to probably I don't know how many people are in LLP mode of operating the MSMEs or the companies who are wants to have some grievances that is pending, and at this moment it was necessary to settle down the grievances. So, Ministry of Corporate Affairs was also has given some instructions to conduct this online and solve it out within their purview. So these are some of the things. And Ministry of Food Processing, and there was from all the industries, major industries, that uh, uh, permission should be granted to food product manufacturers who are into that activity, and with the minimum men and materials there, and sh- and movement of the food products also to other states and wherever it is considered as an essential items. So these are the things that has been taken care by the Ministry of MSME, and all the Ministry of MSME officials in the respective states are coordinating with the state authorities to uh, to an extent make the functioning of the MSMEs in a smoother way. So these are some of the initiatives that is taken care by the ministry during this COVID-19 difficulties. And as such, there is no special scheme infused from the Ministry of MSME. Maybe it takes some time to study the impact on what the MSMEs have faced. But as I think you are all aware now, what the moratorium period has been given by the RBI of 3 months for the payment of EMI, and the infusion of some of the schemes laid out by SIDBI to give the working capital at the lower interest. Probably these are being circulated to all the associations. So hopefully you might also have got the information. अब सबको ये when I think it's already in the 10th day. More than I telling about so many things, it would be better like I can receive some of the questions from you people to know what exactly you are looking out for from the ministries, from the Ministry of MSME, to address the issues really faced by the entrepreneurs. Can that happen now, Mr. Salahuddin? Hello? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Can that happen now? See, it's already we are in the 10th day of this COVID-19, and most of the issues faced by MSMEs, जो भी issues face हुआ है ना, I think to an extent it has been resolved. But I would like to hear more from the MSMEs itself to understand what are the other issues that can be taken up at ministry level.
Yes, yes. However, if you want to continue something, you want to tell them, you can. After that, we could go for the question and answer section.
Yeah, that's what it's like. See, regular schemes of MSME is always there to support the activities. I think most of the people are attending the programs, and probably they're participating in the programs organized by Ministry of MSME. So as such, there is always a scheme in the financial sector like Credit Guarantee Trust Scheme, CGTMSC, which can support you at any moment of time to uh, upgrade your technology rather than upgrade your technology, establish a new entrepreneurs establishment, and probably in expanding your business. So probably when I spoke to Salahuddin, I think he was very clear that I think everybody are aware of the schemes. Probably we would be talking and sharing the views about the this COVID-19 uh, issues that can any schemes available for the MSMEs for the COVID-19 products. So as such, there is no promotional scheme which I can say that directly benefits like a subsidy or incentive like that. But as I told you, we have given the MSMEs a marketing platform to manufacture the products of these COVID-19 items and ask them, requested them to register on GEM and facilitated all the MSMEs to get their GEM registration as early as possible on the GEM platform. So these are some of the things, issues that has been taken care, and we have been assisting technically wherever, suppose an unit has got the facility of manufacturing of hand sanitizers, which they were not doing. So probably wherever there were technology centers are available in the different states, like suppose FFDC Kanauj, they can approach them, the technicalities, and immediately start that because all the machineries and the required machineries are available in and around the vicinity. And probably we have given so many the technical guidance also to manufacturing of masks, pre-ply masks, and PPE kits through our technology centers in all over the other states. So, as you know, the technology centers are present in. We have technology centers in Mumbai for electronics items. Technology centers available for in Aurangabad, Hyderabad, Bhubaneswar, Ramnagar, FFDC Kannauj. So these are some of the technology centers I can say. We have the list of technology centers in our website. You can go through any technical issues regarding the products to be manufactured in present scenario of the COVID-19, or else also in future, if you want to go for any good products also, you'll get good technical assistance from all these technology centers. Apart from our MSMEDA also, technology centers are also participating in a very good spirit and assisting the MSMEs. Uh, so, incentive schemes, if you say, we have giving through the procurement and marketing support scheme. We are encouraging the MSMEs to participate in the domestic trade fairs and the international trade fairs. Reimbursements are given for them to participate in international exhibitions up to 2.25 lakhs, and for the domestic trade fair up to 30,000 rupees, and so on. Many platforms have been created to encourage the marketing support, like public procurement policy, where 25% of the annual procurement should be procured from the MSMEs by the CPSUs. So these are some of the marketing supports. If I don't want to go in detail because we are mainly here to discuss about the schemes available during the COVID-19 issues. So probably these are some of the schemes, and probably by future programs to address this the whole schemes, plethora of schemes of MSMEs in detail. So probably I would like to end up here, and I would like to take up the questions from the MSME entrepreneurs.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Um, we will like to take all the questions आंसर्स के लिए अभी ओपन करते हैं हम लोग फोरम. सेम उसका सिस्टम ऐसे ही रहेगा कि आप लोग जो है हाथ रेज करेंगे किसको सवाल जो पूछना है, फिर मैं वन बाय वन एक एक लिंक को अनम्यूट करूंगा. सलोदी साहब, हम लोग क्वेश्चन लेंगे क्या? कोई और स्पीकर है?
नहीं, क्वेश्चन लेंगे. वो शैलेंद्र जी आने वाले थे, अभी लॉग इन नहीं हुए, तो ठीक है, वो लॉग इन अगर होंगे तो मैं बोलता हूँ. ठीक है,
ओके. अख्तर साहब, आपका सवाल पूछिए. अख्तर साहब, अख्तर साहब आप सुन रहे हैं?
हेलो,
पूछिए सवाल पूछिए.
हेलो
जी जी, सुनाई दे रहा है, पूछिए, आप सवाल पूछिए.
जी, मैं यही पूछना चाह रहा था कि ये एमएसएमई में जो मेरा उसका बिजनेस है फुटवेयर, एथनिक फुटवेयर का, तो अभी उसके लिए क्या अपॉर्चुनिटीज है आफ्टर लॉकडाउन?
See, after lockdown, there are a lot of challenges to be addressed. Okay. See, now, the business scenario for certain products doesn't change. Okay. Only thing is as you all know, अभी आप सबको मालूम है अभी कैसा क्राइसिस चल रहा है. अभी लॉकडाउन के बाद में क्या होगा इसका एनालिसिस थोड़ा मुश्किल हो जाएगा. But still, lot of supports will be given to the MSME. अभी आपने सिर्फ फुटवेयर के ही सोचा है. अभी आप कोविड-19 के बाद आपका कुछ प्रोडक्ट कुछ अलग सा बनाने का नहीं सोचा है आपने? हेलो 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 हेलो.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's right.
We are taking only one question from the participant. One participant, one question.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much.
Question on question. So अदनान सैयद, आपका सवाल पूछिए अदनान सैयद साहब.
Okay. Mr. Daraji, good evening. This is
Good
Adnan
evening.
Syed from Mumbai. Sir, although I had 3 questions, but Mr. Anwar has limited it to one. So my point was that in this COVID-19 time, like we have GST, we have to submit, you have to file the GST returns. Now since we are not earning and I have raised few invoices in the month of March, but I haven't got my payments cleared. So will government be able to raise waive off the interest on delayed payments and all like that? Because right now since this COVID-19, all our payments are stuck up. So is government going to help us in this regards?
Hello. Yeah,
Yes, sir.
the Ministry of Commerce, Industries and Commerce. I think the GST, regarding GST, there has been a relaxation of filing the returns, I believe. So I don't have the exact thing. If you go to the GST website,
Okay.
probably you will get a very clear picture. I think there is a postponed moratorium given for the filing of GST returns also. And regarding interest-free penalty, I think there is some issue on that, and probably you'll get a clear picture on the GST website. Adnan. Okay. Hello.
अशरफ अली साहब, आपका सवाल पूछिए. अशरफ अली. हामिद खान.
जी साहब.
हामिद खान साहब.
जी. मेरा सवाल सर आपसे ये है कि जैसे इन्होंने EMI में छूट दिया है यहाँ पे कि भी 3 EMI आप जो है आपको नहीं भरना होगा, तो हम लोग ये समझ में आया कि 3 EMI हम सिर्फ बाद में पे कर देंगे. लेकिन बैंक से जब इंक्वायरी किया तो मालूम ये हुआ कि जैसे मिसाल के तौर पे हमारी EMI 1.5 लाख रुपए की है, उसमें इंटरेस्ट के अमाउंट 1 लाख रुपए है, तो 3 महीने का हमें 3 लाख रुपए बाद में पे करना पड़ेगा. ये क्या छूट हुई? सिर्फ छूट ये हुई कि हमारी सिबिल खराब नहीं हुई और हमें डिफॉल्टर नहीं डिक्लेयर किया गया. गवर्नमेंट क्या करने वाली इसके बारे में? यस सर.
I'll take it.
Yes, sir.
जी.
All right.
जी.
Period जो दिया वो actually you are supposed to pay the interest after that.
जी.
So yeah, it's only the postponement of your EMIs, not the interest जो लागू है वो करना ही पड़ेगा. So these are the instructions from the RBI.
जी. जैसे हमारी 1,50,000 की EMI है, हमने 3 EMI तो बाद में पे कर दिया हमने, तो हमारा चैप्टर क्लोज हो जाना चाहिए. लेकिन अभी क्या है कि अगर 1.5 लाख को हम EMI में वो कन्वर्ट करते हैं तो 1 लाख का इंटरेस्ट होता है और 50,000 प्रिंसिपल अमाउंट होती है. ठीक है, तो 3 महीने के बाद मुझे 3 लाख रुपए एक्स्ट्रा पे करना पड़ेगा. जबकि यूएस इन सारी जगहों पे उन्होंने क्या किया कि सिर्फ 3 EMI अब बाद में पे कर दी, चैप्टर क्लोज हो गया आपका. लेकिन इंडियन गवर्नमेंट अनाउंस किया, लेकिन हमें 3 लाख तो हमें इंटरेस्ट पे करना पड़ेगा. तो फायदा क्या हुआ हमें?
फायदा है कि if you are having
सिर्फ
crunch
डिफॉल्ट
of
हम सिर्फ डिफॉल्टर नहीं डिक्लेयर हो रहे हैं, सिर्फ फायदा ये हो रहा है, डिफॉल्टर हम नहीं हो रहे हैं।
डिफॉल्टर
इसके
नहीं
अलावा
हो रहा है, yes.
और इसके अलावा सर क्या फायदा है, मुझे बताइए आप।
फायदा is only thing is see whatever I didn't get your name. See the thing is फायदा क्या है, सभी many MSMEs don't have funds to pay the EMIs, so उनको at
जी
least रिलीफ होता है, they don't become NPAs for 90 days.
जी ठीक है, लेकिन क्या वो 3 लाख उन्हें बाद में पे करने को आ जाएगा ना मिसाल के तौर पे?
No,
Interest.
not at one go, no, not at one go. Probably it will be for taking one more EMI, extra EMI. That's it.
नहीं सर ऐसा है,
EMI ज्यादा भरना पड़ता है।
नहीं सर ऐसा नहीं है, जैसे हमारी EMI सर 1,50,000 की है, तो उसमें क्या होता है कि 1 लाख इंटरेस्ट है एंड 50,000 प्रिंसिपल अमाउंट माइनस होती है हमारी, ठीक है। तो अब क्या हुआ कि 3 महीने मैंने नहीं पे किया तो 1 लाख रुपए और 3 महीने का 3 लाख रुपए हो गया, तो मुझे लास्ट में 3 लाख रुपए पे करना पड़ेगा। यस सर।
Abhi, this is the decision taken from RBI. Probably I will not be a right person to give solution.
जी जी, अब सवाल था, मैंने बताया था कि गवर्नमेंट को उसमें आप MSME को उसमें बात उठाएं, आप पॉइंट उठाएं इसको।
Definitely, we have already addressed. We have already addressed. अभी जो स्टेट वाइज दिया है ना, अभी सपोज आई होगा तो हम गोवा में एसोसिएशन यही बात पूछे थे, तो ऑलरेडी गिवन द सजेशंस टू द मिनिस्ट्री में भेजा है। डेफिनेटली वी हैव सेंड इट।
जी 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 जी। और सर MSME के लिए इंकरेज करने के लिए और सर क्या स्कीम निकालने हैं आप?
अभी नया स्कीम वही बोला था मैंने, अभी नया स्कीम जो भी है नहीं बना है। दिस फाइनेंशियल ईयर प्रोबेबली यू विल हैव मोर स्कीम्स to encourage or to support MSMEs after this crunch. Okay, अभी तक clear picture नहीं है। आपको whenever we get all these things, we will be interacting with Rifa Chamber of Commerce. आप सबको आपको members को information दे दिया जाएगा definitely. ठीक है। हेलो
अलाउद्दीन भाई।
हाँ, मैं बोल रहा हूँ कि शैलेंद्र जी जो महाराष्ट्र से हैं, MSME के एडिशनल डायरेक्टर हैं, वो भी ऑनलाइन हैं, उनसे भी किसी को क्वेश्चन करना रहेगा तो आप कर सकते हैं। दूसरी चीज ये है कि हामिद साहब, ये RBI से रिलेटेड क्वेश्चन है जिसको आप जो है ना पूछ रहे थे, तो आपको देवराज जी उस पर कैसे आंसर करेंगे, और ये पॉलिसी मेकर नहीं है कोई भी गवर्नमेंट ऑफिसर, और ये कंप्लेन फॉर्म नहीं है। ठीक है, चलिए किसी और को क्वेश्चन पे लीजिए जिनको सवाल।
तारिक अजीज साहब।
Good evening, Mr. Devraj. Thank you for your time. And my name is Tariq. I'm from Hyderabad. My question is, in the current situation that we are facing, I've come across this news that a man, a 62-year-old man, he manufactured or he made a UV sanitation device and he donated it to the local hospital in Madhya Pradesh state. So I would like to do something on these same lines, meaning manufacture a UV sanitation tunnel, which will because once this virus will stop, people will be very particular about hygiene and cleanliness. Those who will buy the hand sanitizer will buy the hand sanitizer, but on a commercial, like buildings and public offices, government offices, shopping malls, and schools. So if I were to manufacture, I understand if it's a healthcare related product or I need to get the necessary approvals, but is there any fast track for this? Would you be having any idea about this? Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for these things. Because now, as I expressed in the beginning, whatever the COVID-19 related products, if product requires any clearance, any authority clearance, we are taking up at the fast track level only. See, suppose you are in Hyderabad and probably you should approach with this idea and with all this required. Suppose if you want to manufacture any COVID related and requires authority to probably give a license to you, we are taking it on fast track basis. You please approach the district collectors there, or else any task force, or any task force committee has been formed in the state of Hyderabad, in Telangana. You please approach them, and they are ready to take up. And you can approach our MSME office also. In our website, in our MSME DI website of Hyderabad, probably the nodal officers' names have been mentioned there. You please contact them, and they'll try to help you with that. Okay. Hello. Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are taking the next question. Manna Siddiq. मन्ना सिद्दीक आपका सवाल पूछिए. नईम खान.
Hello.
Yeah.
Good evening, Mr. Devraj. Hello.
Good evening.
Good evening, Mr. Devraj. Mr. Devraj, we are into supply of rice, pulses, and potato onions. How can we get into the supply for the government organizations where this material is being supplied?
And which place?
We have base in Mumbai. We have base in West Bengal also. Both the locations. Because in MSME there was a food was given, but what all food is there? There was no elaboration to it. So just wanted to check with you.
Food products, in the sense, probably, as you know, what are the essential food products? Means I am very the elaboration what you are looking out for. If you see the medical supplies and the absolute, okay,
Yeah.
by the list of any that is the raw rice, the pulses and the groceries to the migrant workers and the needy ones, right? And I don't know where you are finding it difficult to enter into the supply management. Can I understand that?
Sir, wanted to participate in the supply because in GEM also there is no specific product which is required anywhere. We are listed in GEM, but there is no specific requirement for these products there.
No, sir. See, once the department is going to place an order on you, bid on you. See, have you entered all the range of products what supply?
Sir, I wanted to do that, so I didn't get the option, so wanted to check with you. I will enter the list of the products and publish it.
Yeah, you please enter the list of products under the category of food supplies or the canteen price.
Lojit bhai,
जी
I think Devraj sir is not there.
I think connection must be low.
Connection. I think we have lost the connection.
Yes, yes.
शैलेंद्र जी हैं क्या? पूछिए. अनम्यूट कीजिए सबको.
You can select Shailesh.
शैलेंद्र जी है. शैलेंद्र जी.
Sir, I have a question to ask from Devraj ji.
अगर मेरे को SMS नहीं आता एक्चुअली मैं चेक करना पड़ता.
शैलेंद्र जी आप है? शैलेंद्र जी आप अगर है तो sorry.
Hello. Hello. I'm there. Yeah.
You have not renamed yourself. You have not renamed yourself.
Yeah. Hello.
Devraj sir.
Yeah.
Yeah. We had lost the connection with you, Devraj sir. You there?
But I can hear you. Can I connect back?
No, we can hear you, sir. We can hear you.
Yeah, see, I was answering to one Mr.
Yes.
You can always go, make the list of products in the GEM website. Whenever the departments goes for the tenders, they'll be searching for the products. Suppose he supplies rice, pulses, and vegetables. Okay, potatoes or onions. If the department goes in particular for this identification of these products, his name will be popped up. Okay, he'll be entitled to be placed an order there. Okay. So please ask Mr. Naeem Khan to go and specify the product line which all he is going to trade with or do the processing with, please.
Okay, Sahabat Ali Sayyed. आपका सवाल.
Yeah, good evening, Mr. Devraj. Hello.
Yeah, we can hear you. Go ahead.
Good evening. Actually, just I want to know that in this COVID situation, if we want to manufacture like mask, sanitizers, so what will be the process from here? Like directly, we are not in this business, but if we want,
See, yeah, mask. I don't think you need any permission. Okay.
okay,
So manufacturing mask, you don't need any approval. Only you should know the technology, how the masks are prepared. Depends on the 3-ply, 5-ply, and the face protection kits. Okay. One thing is, sanitizer needs FDA approval, and you should be a licensee holder of the alcohol because it's not this thing. Okay.
I'm not getting your voice properly.
You are from which place?
Maharashtra, Bid district.
Maharashtra, yeah. See, that's what I'm telling you. For sanitizer, you need approval from the FDA.
Okay.
For mask manufacturing, you can start immediately. You have sewing machines with you, and if you can get the raw materials, the technicalities are available on the website. You can start away straight.
Okay, thank you.
Devraj sir, you can put off your video so that
Yeah.
your net will get a good network. Yeah. Better to put off your video. Audio can be heard.
Yeah.
Muzaffar Qadri sahab, you can ask your question.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah.
Good evening, Mr. Devraj sir. This is Muzaffar Qadri from Goa.
Go. Yeah. Fine. Tell me.
Okay. I have a two question actually. So question number one. First of all, I am registered under MSME Act. Okay. And
Yeah.
in case if I am a trader, means buying the material from one place, one factory to buying the material, and I am selling it to the dealers. Okay.
Yeah.
Does I cover under MSME Act?
Basically, initially, you have already registered under MSME, right?
For some other product also.
From some other, as a trader only, not manufacturer.
As a manufacturer.
Okay, traders are not, basically we are not registering the traders basically. Okay. Only we are finding out what the manufacturers. And default all, if you go to GEM portal, they'll ask for original equipment manufacturers. So probably traders will not be encouraged there.
Not a problem. See, for example, I'm into computer business. Okay, call name Jamson. So basically, whenever we code as per the GEM, so basically we have to require a MEF, manufacturer authorized certificate from the vendor. So under those we are able to get it. So that is not a problem for me. I just want to understand. So if I'm a trader, for example, I'm a distributor for Apple. So if I buy it from Apple direct and supply it to the dealer. So in case if I want to take the benefit of MSME Act, so MSME this thing. So can I take it that way?
See, that way you can participate. Participating it through GEM is a different platform. Participating through e-tender or any of these dealers as a dealer is a different thing. Okay. They are executing. Hello. they are executing the orders through dealers only, right? Suppose I order an Apple computer through GEM. Okay, Apple company doesn't deliver directly from the manufacturing place. It identifies the nearest dealers in Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So basically, if you are participating on the open tender like e-tenders and things, then probably you can take the benefit of MSME Act. Yeah. Okay,
Ashraf
sir. Hello.
Ashraf Ali. Ashraf Ali. मन्ना सिद्दीक. मन्ना सिद्दीक, आपका सवाल है? जी जी बोलिए, सवाल बोलिए.
Yeah.
मन्ना सिद्दीक. शौकत अली. शौकत अली.
Hello.
जी 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 बोलिए, आपका सवाल बोलिए.
Hello.
Yeah, बोलिए.
Yeah, basically my question to Mr. Devraj.
Yeah.
Basically, I want to start a company as a startup,
Okay.
which involved in the IoT-based product and the software.
Okay.
Software is a service. So I feel for these two, one is the goods and the another is the service. So the common
Yeah.
GST is enough, right?
Yeah. Yes. Hello.
Yes, sir. You can answer. Devraj sir.
Yeah. See, under MSME Act, we have two sectors. We have manufacturing and service, right? So we have you since you are giving the software services, come under the Service Act. If you have a product, suppose IoT based, totally automation, and you have a product where it's a physical product, then you come under the manufacturer. So you can include both manufacturer and service in one registration.
You're done, sir?
I am done with the answer. If he is happy, okay. Hello.
Irfan.
Hello.
Hello.
Irfan Ahmed.
Yeah.
Which is
Hello. Am I audible?
Yeah. Very
Yeah,
good.
you are audible, please.
Yes. Good evening, Devraj sir. Good evening. This is Irfan from Aurangabad,
Yeah, good evening,
Maharashtra.
good evening.
Basically, I am into a business of trading of brick making machinery. You may say brick for the clay bricks or fly ash based bricks and products. So for these machineries, what we have to do, we have to import some elements from China. And as China being hotspotted as the COVID-19 disease, so is there any restriction on import or export from these kind of countries, or there is an open market still we can work with?
Sir, as you know, now probably I don't know.
Hello. Hello, sir, you are not audible to me.
Now it's audible.
Yes.
See, basically now the permissions are being given only for the COVID-19 special items only. Probably the other sectors have not given the clearances, I believe.
So may I have any idea from this platform that how long would it take to get an open market for the import from these countries?
Right now, we don't have an idea about it, when this lockdown will complete and when the decisions will be taken by the government. probably may wait for another 15 days, I believe. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I will take the next question. Faisal Mamdani.
Good evening, Mr. Devraj.
Good evening. Very good evening.
Sir, we are merchant exporters, and can we register as MSME also?
Merchant exporters, it comes under the trading only, right?
Yeah.
The taking MSME registration is not a big issue, because even the trading items also have been taken under the service sector. Okay. But as such, if you are if you want to participate in the domestic trade tenders or anything, probably all the PSUs will be looking out for the OEMs only, original equipment manufacturers only. What do you deal exactly? Can I know that? What are your products?
Spices and machines to Saudi Arabia, Sri Lanka, and Muscat. These are our markets.
Market. So you deal with spices and machineries.
Yeah. So we want to be registered as MSME also, as a trader or something like that. So we need that status, sir.
Not a problem.
So we can apply for that, right?
See, it will not be given. You will not be given a status as a trader. You will be given as a service provider only.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah.
उमर मनियार, आपका सवाल पूछिए. उमर मनियार. उमर मनियार.
Yeah.
उमर मनियार. मुजफ्फर साहब, आपका और सवाल है क्या?
हाँ, मेरा और एक सवाल है. तभी दो था एक्चुअली, तुमने अनम्यूट किया मुझे इमीडिएटली.
जी बोलिए.
और मैं क्या बोलता हूँ, अंदर पे चला लास्ट तक रखो. बीच में अनम्यूट होएगा ना तो डिस्कशन होता नहीं है उसमें. ओके, मिस्टर देवराज सर, दिस इज मुजफ्फर अगेन फ्रॉम गोवा. Okay, see, I have one question actually about, whenever we take a bank finance actually for that is called a CC, cash credit facility. So under MSME Act, so always there is one provision saying what, so tomorrow if we want to shift it from one bank to other bank, so we don't have to pay a pre-closure charges or something called full and final settlement charges. We don't have to pay. Not full and final settlement, it is called pre-closure charges. Okay.
Yeah.
So whenever if we are registered under that, then also banks are facing us problem. Banks are trying to make us problem for that. They are not able to waive off that amount. So in these cases, whom to contact? Like who will support us for this?
It's basically the bankers only used to have to do this. But see, there is one thing. See, if it is an it's just like an OD.
Yeah.
It's just like an OD. Actually, I think OD should not be like there should not be any pre-closure or anything, or if you are changing it from bank to bank, I don't think so.
No, OD is a separate one. It is not a OD. It is called cash credit. When you are doing about 10 crore, so that is something called cash credit. And the person who is eligible into that, it is called all SME customers who should be under MSME Act. Okay.
Okay.
Previous 4 or 5 years before, same problem I was facing from SBI, but SBI just because of guidelines they have taken it. Now currently, for example, if I want to do it from Kotak Mahindra to some other bank, okay.
Yeah.
But I am 100% sure because there is a clause on that under MSME Act. So none of the bank can charge a pre-closure charges if you are a MSME registered customer.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah. So basically, if a MSME Act says this thing on your website and everything, then also bank try to put a clause in that like they will charge a pre-closure. Okay. So that means. So that means bank is violating the rule of MSME in this case. So how MSME will support us?
See, that is what I am telling you. Now it is a scheduled bank, SBI. Okay. I think Kotak Mahindra is a private bank, right? Yeah. Probably I don't know exactly whether I'll be able to answer you in a full proof manner here. I think
I'll come I'll come to your office also to discuss if you want. I'll take your number.
I'll just take. I'll complete this thing. Since all the scheduled banks are adhering to these rules, I don't know about the private banks how they are doing it. But actually, as usual, it should not be charged for it, and it should be the banking authority should be taken the onus on it. Yeah.
In fact, I spoke to the RBI also for the same. There is a RBI office in Goa also. So
Yeah,
then, because under MSME, there are some banks who are not charging, some banks who are forcibly be charged. So this will be somewhere MSME has to be come in picture. MSME has come into this thing between that and try to solve this problem. I'll take a number from them. Okay.
Yeah, we will take up this. We will take up this in the RBF. The subcommittee meeting will be there. I'll take up this. I'll put forward this your query before that. Okay.
Fine. In case if I want to contact you in Goa, how to contact?
See, I think you can have my number with Salahuddin. Okay. And see, we are based in Madgaon, opposite to railway station.
Can you share me just number directly? I'll call you like later. No problem.
Yeah.
Just for
934
934
333
333
2009.
2009. Thank you, Mr. Devas. I'll contact you. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Anwar sir.
अभी और किसी का सवाल है? Because
अनवर भाई मेरा सवाल है जी, रफीक अहमद मन्हा द्वारा ना हेलो
Yeah, go on, sir.
हेलो
Yeah, please. I'm hearing.
हेलो
Please go ahead with your question.
Yeah. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Actually, sir, we are the manufacturer of industrial walls, sir. Sir, actually, I want to know, sir, कि मतलब हमारा जो products है, essential services है, goods में आता है नहीं आता है? क्योंकि हमारे पास जी.
Yeah, see, अभी आपका valves जो है, जो medical equipment में use हो रहा है, तो definitely that is also one of the essential items. For the manufacturer of the whole product, I mean to say, if your valve is going to any of your medical equipments, definitely you can do the.
No, not sir, not in medical, sir. Not in medical, sir. Sorry, refineries में supply होता था.
अभी फिलहाल, I don't know, I didn't get your question properly, I believe. Yeah, tell me once again, please.
No, sir. We are the manufacturer of industrial valves. वो जो refineries में use होता है, sir. वो petrol is essential, essential product है. वो वहीं पे supply करते सर.
You can supply until see if there is a requisition of supplies, you can definitely supply. There is no barring on any supplies.
No, we have the purchase orders from the refineries. मगर सर जब हम लोग वर्कशॉप अपना ओपन करने जा रहे तो मतलब वहाँ के जो है अथॉरिटीज है, they are stopping us. They are telling that you should not open your workshop, your industry.
See, this becomes a state government policy. Only see now what happens is, though essential is only which is directly affecting the COVID-19 products are only given the permission. Try to understand, please. See, essential products सभी आ जाता है, food, clothing सभी आ जाता है. इसका मतलब नहीं है. See, if there is purchase orders and see how are you going to do the logistics, because now the logistics is very strict on only the COVID-19 special items. Please try to understand.
Yeah.
Just wait for another 1 week or 15 days. Probably you will get a chance to do that.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Any more questions, please?
Shaukat Ali.
Yes. Good evening, Mr. Devraj. In fact, the same question, but I couldn't hear you last time. So I was talking about the IoT-based product. Basically, I am not manufacturing it. I am getting from somewhere else, right? And the software is like I'm giving the Android-based support, developing a software in-house. So this is kind of the startup. So my question was like you said the Service Act. After that, I couldn't hear you.
See, see, if you want to register as an MSME, you're always eligible to register under services.
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, I said like the GST is a common for the both product, which is the physical goods and right. Okay.
Yes, definitely.
So how the MSME can help us to for the startup? Any support from there?
See, basically, see, happens so like MSME. See, you are eligible for all the schemes of MSME once you are registered under MSME Udyog Aadhar Memorandum.
Okay, okay, Udyog Aadhar.
See, suppose you are building your product, you want to market your product, you want to go to the exhibitions, you want to participate in trade fairs, you are eligible for that.
Okay, okay. And addition to this point,
Yeah.
if I want to go for the e-commerce, like for the my product, so
Yeah.
is there any I need to go for the other certification or something else to
Not
register?
required. No, not required. Not required. See, once your product is not mandatory for any authorities to get approval or clearance, you can register in any platforms. Not a problem.
Okay, okay. With the same GST, right? No
Yeah,
further
same, same,
requirement.
same. No, 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 no.
Okay, okay. Thank you very much.
Only the percentage of GST varies. Maybe the services part. Suppose you are only doing the coding part, and the thing is, probably this services GST applies according to your product list.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Okay, okay.
but the GST
Okay,
number remains the same.
okay, okay. Okay. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
मिस्टर मजर, मजर साहब आपका सवाल पूछिए। मजर साहब सुन रहे हैं? मजर साहब, हमारे साथ शैलेंद्र साहब भी है, एमएसएमई महाराष्ट्र के।
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, there are, sir.
हेलो, नमस्ते शैलेंद्र जी, कैसे हैं?
Sir, बढ़िया है, sir. How are you, sir?
Yeah, fine, fine, doing good, Shailendra ji. So I think
Ah,
I have covered enough, no, Shailendra ji?
yes, 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 yes. You are actually our hearing from the starting. You are little late, but I have heard all the answers and questions also asked by the members were very good. And this all efforts should be continued so that we can help the people in our respective states.
Sure, Shailendra ji,
Yeah.
sure. And thanks for coming.
Okay.
Okay, thanks, thanks.
So any more
अनवर जी
questions?
देखिए, कोई किसी का क्वेश्चन है क्या? अनवर भाई,
अन्नान सैयद।
शैलेंद्र जी, गुड इवनिंग। सर जी, मैं यहाँ मुंबई से बोल रहा हूँ।
Yes, yes, Mr.
Hello.
Alan Singh from Mumbai.
Shailendra ji, I just had a question that like right now I'm from the service industry and I'm providing engineering services. So is there any way which I can contribute in getting, something for this COVID-19 projects? Like if there is any possibility, like I can participate in some new, contributing in manufacturing of something or likewise. So is there any guidelines from the MSME that they are looking out for some volunteers to serve them? Like, मतलब
you
मेरा
can,
सवाल आप समझ पा रहे हैं?
हाँ, आप अपना डिटेल में वो सारा भेजेंगे, so then we can help you if any requirements comes. But you can help hospitals and different new installation for COVID-19 for the repair and maintenance and other fittings, electrical fittings, all those things. So if you tell us your exact profile, then we will definitely be in contact and send the information to appropriate authority as and when required from our headquarter also.
Okay. So sir, can you mention your email address so that we can share with you our profile as well?
We have given our email ID in our website, dcdi-mumbai@dcmsme.gov.in.
Sir, just a minute. Can I just note it down, or can you just sir put it in the chat box so that we can get it from there?
Okay, I will put there, and you can see just in Google, see MSME DI Mumbai, and you will get all the details.
Fine. Thank you very much, sir. Thanks a lot.
Okay, okay.
मजर साहब, मेरी आवाज आ रही है? अभी मजर बात करूं?
हाँ, yes.
तो अनवर भाई कंक्लूड करते हैं, क्या है और किसी का सवाल है?
Any more questions, please?
No questions. You can. I think there is one more. Irfan Ahmed. इरफान साहब, आपका सवाल है? इनामुल हक.
Shailendra sir, good evening. This is Irfan from Aurangabad. Shailendra sir.
Yes, good evening.
Sir, I had already introduced myself.
I heard your question earlier also when Devraj sir have replied you. you asked about the China, some items from exporting from China, right?
Yes, sir. Yes.
So if
So-
that part can be made at our MSME Technology Center at Chigal Thana, Aurangabad, it will be better. You can
Okay. So
go
what
there.
I
And
want to know is, hello.
yes,
Hello.
yes.
Sir, I'm planning to go for an export business in the coming days. So is there any platform from the government MSME Maharashtra to train such a candidate for the export and impacts type businesses? Do we have
Yes,
any
yes, yes.
platform from MSME
Yes, yes.
Maharashtra? So
I will share you our officer which is nominated for doing all this in the area of export and import documentation, all those things. Mr. Johri is there. You can see there his number is available in our website, and you can ask me directly his number. You can talk to him how to do the documentation, export, all those things. Hello.
sir, may I know the website or may I know the particular Jory sir's number so that I can
Dhananjay.
contact him very well?
His number is not in
Dhananjay
my.
Johri.
Yes, sir. He is Dhananjay Johri, and number is actually given in website, and otherwise I will pass this number to you.
हेलो हेलो
हेलो. Yes.
साहब आपका सवाल पूछिए।
हेलो हेलो
Hello. Yes.
आई मीन नामुल हक मोहम्मद इमरान कुछ सवाल कर सकता हूँ। हेलो
जी कीजिए, आपका सवाल कीजिए।
हेलो मैं सवाल कर सकता हूँ इनामुल हक।
जी जी कीजिए ना सवाल।
हाँ जी, मैं पेपर प्लेट मेकिंग जो है यूनिट बैठाना चाहता हूँ, तो उसके लिए क्या मुझे डॉक्यूमेंट्स की जरूरत पड़ेगी और मशीनरी खरीदने के लिए वो क्या असिस्टेंस मिल पाएगा, इस तरह का कुछ स्कीम वगैरह है एमएसएमई में?
कहाँ
मैं
से बोल रहे
कलकत्ता
हैं
से
सर
बात
आप?
कर रहा हूँ। मैं कलकत्ता से बात कर रहा हूँ, इनामुल हक।
देवराज सर आप बोल रहे हैं, मैं बोलूं?
आप बोल सकते हैं ना, आप एमएसएमई डेवलपमेंट इंस्टीट्यूट कोलकाता में जाइए। आपको जो भी इंफॉर्मेशन चाहिए रिगार्डिंग स्टार्टिंग ए न्यू एंटरप्राइजेस और ए न्यू प्रोडक्ट, आपको सभी इंफॉर्मेशन वहीं से मिलेगा। आपका एमएसएमई कोलकाता में,
एमएसएमई कोलकाता।
सर मैं थोड़ा सा
तो सर कुछ मशीनरी खरीदने के लिए क्या गवर्नमेंट कुछ लोन वगैरह प्रोवाइड करती है इस तरह का आप लोग की तरफ से? हेलो
शैलेंद्र जी, you can throw a light on us.
sir, yes, there are two type of business in this. He can use the automatic machines or handmade machines, right? If the budget is very low, तो आप उसमें कम पैसे में छोटा बिजनेस स्टार्ट कर सकते हैं। अदरवाइज ऑटोमेटिक मशीन्स लेंगे तो दीज आर अवेलेबल एट डिफरेंट पार्ट ऑफ द इंडिया। गुजरात में कई मैन्युफैक्चरर हैं उसके लिए सिंपल है कि आप एक प्रोजेक्ट रिपोर्ट बनाएं और उसमें क्या आप मिनिमम फाइनेंशियल जो है रख सकते हैं, उस हिसाब से प्रोजेक्ट रिपोर्ट को बना करके अब वो प्रोजेक्ट रिपोर्ट हमारा डीआई कलकत्ता दे देंगे, या हम अगर हमसे पूछेंगे ईमेल से तो हम वो प्रोजेक्ट रिपोर्ट आपको दे देंगे। क्योंकि कई इस तरह के बिजनेस यहाँ पे मुंबई में और महाराष्ट्र में डिफरेंट पार्ट में लोग करते हैं, तो कुछ ऑटोमेटिक मशीन इस्तेमाल करते हैं, कुछ मैनुअल मशीन। आपको देखना होगा कि आप कितना मार्केट करके कैसा काम करना चाहेंगे, वो
तो
कर सकते
प्रोजेक्ट
हैं।
रिपोर्ट आप लोग से मिल सकता है उसके लिए असिस्टेंट?
हाँ, वो हमसे भी मिल जाएगा, यहाँ से भी मिल जाएगा और कलकत्ता हमारे ऑफिस से मिल
सर
जाएगा।
आपका कोई नंबर हो या कुछ ईमेल आईडी?
ईमेल आईडी आप इनके शेयर कर दीजिए, हम दे देंगे, ईमेल कर देंगे आपको प्रोजेक्ट रिपोर्ट।
मेल कर।
अच्छा तो ठीक है
जी। सैयद सादिक अली।
जी शैलेंद्र सर। हाँ जी जी शैलेंद्र सर, गुड इवनिंग।
गुड इवनिंग
जी शैलेंद्र सर, मैं सादिक अली बात कर औरंगाबाद से, औरंगाबाद महाराष्ट्र से। सर जैसा
बोलिए, मेरा ऑफिस है, मैं बहुत बार जाता हूँ वहाँ।
जी जी जैसा सर देवेंद्र सर ने बताया कि
हेलो, आवाज नहीं आ रही।
स्मॉल स्केल और मीडियम स्केल इंडस्ट्रीज के लिए हेलो हेलो,
आवाज नहीं, आपकी आवाज नहीं आ रही।
हाँ आ रही है सर आवाज अभी?
जी 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 अभी
हाँ बोलिए।
जी हाँ सर, सर्विस सेक्टर के लिए एमएसएमई में कुछ प्रोग्राम है क्या सर, ट्रेनिंग रिलेटेड?
क्या ट्रेनिंग करना, किस सेक्टर में करना है आपको, क्या ट्रेनिंग?
सर्विस सेक्टर में सर।
क्या
मतलब जैसा मतलब बिजनेस एक्सपेंशन के लिए समझो, जैसा कंपनीज को मैं सर्विस प्रोवाइड करता हूँ, वाटर ट्रीटमेंट में भी करता हूँ और बाकी सर्विसेज देता हूँ कंपनीज को। तो इस
कंपनीज
तरह
के
का
लिए
MSME
हमने पहले बहुत से प्रोग्राम हैं। पहले लास्ट फाइनेंशियल ईयर में हमने एमडीपी मैनेजमेंट डेवलपमेंट प्रोग्राम, एक्सपोर्ट इंपोर्ट, डिजिटल मार्केटिंग और बहुत से ऐसे ट्रेनिंग किया हमने। आपकी रिक्वायरमेंट क्या है उस हिसाब से दिस ट्रेनिंग कैन बी ऑर्गेनाइज्ड एट आवर IGTR चिकल थाना ऑफिस एट औरंगाबाद, राइट? इफ यू आस्क
ओके
देम
सर,
देन
ओके
द ट्रेनिंग कैन बी प्रोवाइडेड
ओके सर, थैंक
एंड
यू
वी
सो
कैन
मच, आई
आल्सो
विल
गिव
विजिट
देम।
दैट।
ओके,
थैंक यू।
Yeah. Salahuddin साहब, over to you.
ठीक है, थैंक यू, थैंक यू। जितने भी पार्टिसिपेंट्स हैं, मैं उनको ये कहना चाहता हूँ कि आपके जो भी सवाल आपने पूछ लिए होंगे, लेकिन उसके बाद भी बहुत सारे क्वेश्चंस आपके बचे होंगे। तो हम लोग बार बार ये बताना चाहते हैं कि भाई रिफा आप लोग के लिए वन स्टॉप शॉप है, एक ऐसा रूफ है जहाँ पे आप कोई भी इशू जो आपका कंप्लायंस से रिलेटेड हो, गवर्नमेंट के स्कीम से रिलेटेड हो, स्टार्टअप या स्केल अप बिजनेस या डिजिटल मार्केटिंग, कोई भी चीज जो आप बिजनेस रिलेटेड कोई भी इश्यूज है, तो आप पहले रिफा से पूछें। अभी मान लिया गया ये शैलेंद्र जी हैं या हमारे देवराज जी हैं, अभी जितने टाइम में आपके क्वेश्चन के आंसर दे दिए वो ठीक है, लेकिन जो भी आपके क्वेश्चन बच गए हैं आप मुझे मेल कीजिए, मैं उनसे वापस आपको उन क्वेश्चन का आंसर लेके दे सकता हूँ। तो आप जो कोई भी प्रॉब्लम हो बिजनेस रिलेटेड तो रिफा से कांटेक्ट करें, ठीक है। तो ये आप लोग को बोलना चाहता था। अल्लाह ताला का बहुत शुक्र है कि इस लेक्चर को अल्लाह ने कामयाब बनाया। मैं शुक्रगुजार हूँ, थैंकफुल हूँ, ग्रेटफुल हूँ देवराज जी का और शैलेंद्र जी का जिन्होंने अपना कीमती वक्त दिया, और सभी पार्टिसिपेंट्स का जिन्होंने अपने इस लॉकडाउन के पीरियड को सही सेंसिटिव तरह से लिया अपने बिजनेस के लिए। तो उन सभी का शुक्रगुजार हूँ, और अनवर भाई जो हमारे होस्ट हैं उनका शुक्रगुजार हूँ। जज़ाकल्लाह खैर।
धन्यवाद।
Thank you, Salahuddin, and thanks, Shailendra.
धन्यवाद।
Thank you, Anwarji, for giving us the opportunities to talk to all the RIFA Chamber of Commerce members के लिए, and hope to see have more interaction with you all guys. Thank you.
Sure sir, thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. Shailendra sir and Devraj sir. Sorry for the actually technical issues. In spite of that, you were very informative and answering all the questions. Very grateful to you all. Thank you both the speakers, and thank you all the participants for listening and being patient towards this technical issues. See you with the next webinar, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa
Thank you very
rahmatullahi
much.
wa barakatuh. We will be ending.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay.